It's a 360-degree camera. It records everything, sir. Okay. So I'm in Semicon, China, and I was roaming around where I met an amazing personality, Ahemed. He is in the trading business for the semiconductor equipment for last 20 years. I had a conversation with him before this video, and he was very much informative. So I approached him to ask for an interview, and maybe we can discuss some things. So Ahmed told me about the quantum dots. I'm very much interested to know about it. If you can brief more.
In the, quantum dots is a new technology that's going to be used in many different fields.
Okay.
Okay, and it's fairly new. People are just getting started on it.
Okay.
And this product is the company Q&A is a company based in Poland.
Poland. Okay.
Okay, but the it's a startup, but it was fully funded from the money from the United States.
Yes.
And they have excellent technology, and they've developed the quantum dots for use in the area of LEDs.
LEDs.
Especially for the blue LEDs.
Blue LEDs. Okay.
And there are others in this field, but because of where we are and the way we've done it, we feel that we'll be able to be the most competitive on pricing. And as you know, at the end of the day, price matters.
That's it.
So that's why we're working with them. And we're bringing this product to China because if there's no other country that's price sensitive, it's China.
Definitely, of course,
Yeah.
of course. So as Ahmed said about the quantum dots, it's a new innovative technology, and he's on the verge of becoming a global leader for that. And I truly believe on whatever he said regarding this Polish technology. There is a great application and great demand for pricing of it. Can you please tell me about how you started this company? How it all started for the trading company right now? Just you can tell a little bit, because it's very much inspirational. I started my own trading company 2 years ago in India.
Okay.
And I am just getting to know how and what things to do to become successful like you.
Okay. First of all, I was the president of a company called WKK Distribution, and it's a Hong Kong listed company.
Okay.
And WKK is the largest distributor in the electronics industry.
Wow.
Worldwide.
Okay.
Well, Asia, but there's nobody bigger than us, so it's got to be worldwide.
It's a world.
And we distributed a variety of different equipment. And we were focused initially primarily on the PCB industry and the PCB assembly industry.
Okay.
And then as in China, you didn't really have a semiconductor industry.
Okay.
And then as we looked at it, we said, hey, the semiconductor industry is coming, so we better be better prepared. It was and without it. So we partnered with an American company.
Okay.
Okay, we partnered with them, and we started the company called WESI. It was a 50-50 joint venture.
Okay.
It's still a 50-50 joint venture between WKK, a publicly listed company,
Hong Kong,
and this other company in America.
Oh, that's amazing.
And we started it. We brought in some experts. We brought in some people, highly skilled people. Because in the semiconductor industry,
Yes.
it was in infancy 25 years ago, so we needed to have experts because the Chinese didn't have that expertise.
Definitely.
We needed to be able to talk to them, a great deal of experience and understanding of the technology.
Definitely.
And we started it, and it grew from there.
Definitely. So as you said, the semiconductor revolution started from America. And now, if you can see, Southeast Asia is dominating it completely. So what do you think about this transition of power from America to the Southeast Asia for the entire semiconductor market? How do you look at it? Is it positive for you, or what are your
I think we were talking about this morning earlier. I think that the semiconductor industry continues to grow.
Yeah.
It's going to, I don't think you can say just Southeast Asia. It's growing worldwide.
Okay.
Growing everywhere because there is nothing that doesn't use electronics today.
Definitely.
Everything is going to need semiconductors in it. Look at your electric car today. Tons of semiconductors in it. So it doesn't matter. Your cell phone was all the equipment that we use in our house. The future is going to be all semiconductors.
Definitely.
So there's going to be continued growth in that.
Okay.
If you happen to see the news this morning, President Biden of the United States was in Arizona, where Intel is opening up, building new factories, and they just got $10 billion in funding. $12 billion, amazing, to grow factories
In Arizona. Amazing.
so that they can bring this back.
Bring
to
the
United
power of
States.
shift back.
Bring it back to the United States,
Actually,
which I think is
necessary.
I believe it's important.
It's necessary.
It's necessary,
Because this
but it's
does
very,
control
very important.
everything.
Well, China will continue to do what it does anyway. But it's not just China. It's,
Taiwan.
You talk about Taiwan, you talk about Singapore,
Korea.
okay, Korea, Japan, and now
India.
India is going to come as well.
Coming
Because
as
India's not going to be left out to the cold.
Definitely. Now, what do you think about India? We just got our first semiconductor fab ready. We are just getting it ready. We poured more than $15 billion. We have just 3 fabs at this moment. So how do you look at India? And what opportunities do you see in India for your company?
Yeah, what about the big eye?
At the present time,
Let's figure it back to black.
this is my philosophy.
Definitely.
Okay? If we're going to do business in China, we have to have Chinese people here.
Definitely.
Okay? And so we have our experts are all from China. Everybody's local.
Definitely.
Okay? If we go to India, you cannot do business in India if you don't have Indian people running it.
Definitely.
So we need to do that. And at the present time, we're so focused on the business that we have here.
China.
We're not looking at expanding into India at this time. At this time. A lot of other businesses have decided to go into India, but India is a developing market that's changing. The laws have to change in India. The rules have to change in India to make it conductive and easy for people to come in.
Yeah, actually, foreign investment.
Honestly, it's not so easy yet. Yet.
Okay.
It's changing. The government needs to be aware of all the things that they need to do in order to attract these businesses.
Okay.
And the Indian government wants it to be all Indian.
Yes.
And that's very difficult to do when you want outsiders to come in.
Everyone wants to be profitable. It should be mutually profitable.
Yeah.
Definitely. I understand. The process you are going through. Because if it is not mutually beneficial, why will you put your power inside?
Yes.
Definitely. So,
And as we look at the world,
yes.
okay, for us, for example, would I expand into India or would I expand into Southeast Asia? I would expand into Southeast Asia. It's easier for me. It's closer, and there's a more of a simulation to China.
Okay.
India is much further away and not as easy to get started.
Oh, okay.
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 Indian government knows that. That's not so easy.
Okay.
Let's be honest with each other.
Okay.
It's not so easy to do that.
Okay.
They try to make it easy. They say it's making it easy. It isn't.
Actually, I will be very frank with you. As being an Indian, I feel from the TV, whatever I read, I'm not a foreign businessman. I haven't worked. I don't have foreign business. I only have Indian business. So I just see from one direction. You have another direction. And that's why I personally don't get the feeling that, okay, it was difficult because I don't know your perspective. Now I got to know your perspective. Maybe I'll share this video more with people. My government take it seriously. There will be more incentives and the schemes. Because at this moment, India invested 76,000 crores rupees, okay, which is around half of the investment for the semiconductor fab was funded through Indian government. So these are the schemes coming up. Definitely it is difficult. It's going to take time. It's completely at the nascent stage, I believe, but I personally feel there will be a chance, there will be an opportunity upcoming, and I would be very much happy to partner with you, help you out.
There's no doubt that India is going to continue to grow and develop.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's going to take a little bit of time. And we have to make sure that if we move into India, that the foundation for a solid business is there. In other words, the government needs to make sure that they put into place all the things to make it attractive. Okay. There are companies in India that have gone into India and then turn around and walk. Okay. As an example, you named it, not me. I didn't want to say anything.
I know.
But, there's a reason why they did that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And there are others that want to come in, but they look at that. Well, why did they leave? Well, it's a pretty big company. So I think that all the business environment has to be there. And that's very, very important.
Definitely.
And when you're talking about a smaller trading company bringing in key businesses, okay, you have to have a significant amount of factories doing business and manufacturing in order for us to be attracted to come in and support. Because we are a support industry.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
We're not going to go in and sell stuff to somebody who's not there.
Not buying, like you cannot sell some which cannot be sold, like definitely. I definitely can understand. Really, thanks a lot for the insights you gave upon. I will make sure, somehow or the other way, this reaches the appropriate people and they take it seriously so that businessmen like you can come and join Indian businesses. There is need to be flourishment in the trade. In the end, humans should advance as a civilization, not as a nation. That's what I personally feel. We should all advance together, not just like one country, another country. This philosophy might be immature, might be very childish, I agree. But I just feel that the progress of mankind is more important than the progress of one or two countries.
Well, I think that we are faced with very grave difficulties facing the world today. I mean, you just said yourself, for me personally, we're in the 21st century. Why are we going on killing each other in these wars? I just don't get it. Why do we have to keep killing each other? It's completely crazy for me that we do that. And that there's so many things that we can benefit from. But there is a fear. And we are not ready. And artificial intelligence coming forward is going to be the largest existential threat to humanity.
It is.
Okay? And are we ready for it? I mean, look at countries like India, where you have so many people in India. You're now the leader in population.
Yes,
What are you going to do with all your people when they have nothing to do?
definitely.
So these are the problems that we're faced with, that we have to. And it's not just making factories that make things.
Yeah,
We're going to make things for who? Who are going to be able to afford this stuff?
Definitely. There should be substantial consciousness of people to use the things.
Yeah. And a total understanding of what we're doing.
Definitely.
And having a really good plan for the environment, which we don't have.
Actually, very true. That's lagging. That's very much lagging.
Right.
That's an idea. All. Thanks a lot for your guidance, your kind words. I will make sure it reaches right people. Hope when you come to India, I'll be your first point of contact. I would be very much interested in partnering with you. Of course, I'm not at your level. You are at a very great level, but some or the other way, I would be very happy to support.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right.